बीती शाम हुआ लॉन्च फिल्म गवर्नर के ट्रेलर का, जिसमें खास मेहमान बनकर आए मनोज बाजपेयी, अदा शर्मा, विपुल शाह और कई और सितारे।
कुछ चीज़ें होती है जो भगवान के मन में होती हैं। मेरे लिए फ़िल्म उसी तरह से मेरे जीवन में आई है और ये बनी भी है। जब कॉलेज में थे तब एक फ़िल्म देखी थी आंखें, और तब कभी सोचा नहीं था कि ये फ़िल्म जिस इंसान ने बनाई है कभी उनके साथ काम करने का, इस तरह से काम करने का मौका मिलेगा। Vipul sir, I'm deeply thankful to you for giving this project to me. It has been a very ambitious film for all of us. Vipul sir has been with this film for a very long time. Ashin and everybody in Sunshine has worked very hard. And whatever is in front of you, it is for you to judge now. And I thank you, Vipul sir, the entire team of Sunshine Productions, and all the actors and technicians, of course, because it was not an easy one to pull off, but we have pulled it off to the best of our ability. Thank you.
My dear media people, I come in front of you, before you, in so many events, yeah, and I pose and all of that. But this is so special because here I come with my work, I come with my movie, and this presence before you is really, really special. And I truly believe that dreams come true. When I saw Manojji's work, Mr. Manoj Bajpayee, for so many years, and I did an interview with him also a few years ago. And at that time, I always had this desire that how wonderful it would be to work with him. I did nothing about it. Time went on, years passed on, and here I am playing with him, working with him. So dreams do come true. And what a wonderful unit. Mr. Vipul Shah is such a legendary maker to be a part of his movie, Ashimji, and of course my great director. And I cannot forget to talk about Mr. Mukesh Chabra, because this call happened when I was in London, and he called me and he said, "You have to do this film." When he said this, my answer was I refused. Because he said to me, the number of days or something. So I thought to myself, if they're asking me for only these many days, why should I do this film? I want to work properly in a full-fledged, proper role. Why should I do this film which doesn't require that much of my time? But he said, please believe me, you will be so happy when you be a part of it. And then I said, anyway, I wanted to work with Mr. Manoj, so I said yes. And not one day, 1 second, 1 minute did I regret. Not only that, I'm feeling so extremely proud. So thank you, Mukesh ji, for making it for me, making it possible for me to be here today. Thank you, my director. Thank you, my co-actors. And thank you, Vipul ji. Thank you so much for making me a part of this wonderful film. The trailer was awesome.
थैंक यू विपुल सर फॉर सीइंग लव्ड एंड हेटेड. ये मेरा 5th कोलैबोरेशन है सनशाइन, विपुल सर, आशिन जी और सनशाइन पिक्चर्स के साथ. एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. थैंक यू फॉर मेकिंग मी अ स्मॉल पार्ट ऑफ दिस वेरी कूल फिल्म. एंड I really hope you all like it. The trailer is looking so nice. Thank you, Chinmay sir, for this. And yeah, this was a really fun film to be part of. I can't wait for all of you to watch it.
The match, the experience of A. Ramanan, whose role I'm playing, was a humongous task. So it was like climbing on the Himalayas. I was very nervous, extremely nervous, and Chinmay, my friend, knows it. Though we had worked in Inspector Jhende, and he's always kind of surprised me and shocked me how wonderful he is as a director, how deeply he understands the nervousness and the conflict of an actor who is about to face the camera. To have an actor behind the camera is such a boon, believe me, people. Whenever I was struggling, there was one person who was standing behind the camera, and he could see that. He could see exactly where I'm getting stuck. He used to come to rescue me. He made it possible more than myself. Yes, it was many days of preparation, lot many days of readings, lot many days of deciding about the body language, deciding about the texture of tone of the character. Uh, yes, it for others it was uh, very difficult to see Manoj Bajpayee really keeping to his own, not really interacting too much. I'll tell you an incident which is very uh, hilarious. After this, I went to do Mr. Ram Gopal Verma's police station mein booth. And my character is completely 180-degree opposite. And I came back, I worked with Ramya in that film. I came back, and Ramya and Madhu happened to be very good buddies. One day, Madhu has called me up and said, Manojji, what is this? Ramya was telling me that he was such a fun guy. You have not shown that side to me. Why you were so serious? I said, Madhu, I'm playing A. Ramanan in Governor. And I'm playing a wacko, wild guy in Ramu's film. So definitely the mind and the mood were completely different on that set. But she always thought I'm a very serious guy. And anybody who knows me personally will completely disagree with the thing that I'm at all serious. Yes, when it is required, definitely you don't want to leave a chance. You know that you are part of such a special and very precious film. You don't want to miss any kind of nuance, any sur in the film. I had to be very, very alert, and Chinmay made it possible. Vipul and I were talking about this film since 4 or 5 years, right? And since then, it was for me it was quite an exciting time, and I was always waiting for him to get back. But somehow, things were taking time, and since the time Chinmay came in, it started speeding up. So Chinmay, thank you very much, Vipul, for really considering me. And he's somebody who I have known for so long. We've been really looking for some, opportunity to work together. It was so great to work with you, Ashin, and your entire team. They are so humble and they are so cooperative. Ada is someone. A few times we came together in front of the camera, and she's like this. Look at this, school girl. Right? I was just telling her that I'm here like a governor, and you are looking like somebody who just skipped the classes. But yeah, but you are so good. And so many other actors in the film that you will come to know, who are playing very, very significant part in the film. Most of them are from National School of Drama or very hardcore theatre. Some of the faces that you have never seen, but you will fall in awe of those talents who are still doing theatre. Someone in Hyderabad, someone in Bhopal, someone in Nagpur, someone in Chhattisgarh. So the endeavor of Vipul and Chinmay was to get talents to Mumbai and introduce those talents in this film. Let the audience know how this country is filled with so many great theatre workers who, for some reasons, don't travel this far to be part of this industry. So it's not them who are losing out on anything, it's us who are losing out on these talents. In the end, all I would say, I have shown the trailer to Mr. Ram Gopal Verma last night. I was shooting with him, and he said one line, and I will not complete that sentence. You will get to know. He said, "You guys have F it." So thank you very much. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Neeraj. Thank you to Madhu, Adah, and all the actors that you see on the screen. And I just hope that all our words will match with the quality of the film. We are very proud of it. I'm very, very sure that you'll be equally proud of all of us, our efforts, our endeavor. Thank you.
I think this is not the right forum to talk about that situation, but I think everybody is today more aware because of the social media, and the world is just on your phone. In that era, people did not know anything. Whatever they read in newspapers or radio, even Doordarshan, the live telecast of cricket match only started post 1992. So that world was very different. And it's fascinating to see that world come alive and become suddenly so relevant. So for us, that I think is a very, very important thing that the film is able to bring to the audience. And yeah, I mean, that's what audience should see this film as. It's a very interesting lesson in the recent history. I feel India had two very big independence struggle. One happened in 47, one happened in 1990 and 91, which we are absolutely not aware of, most of us. So this film probably will bring that to their notice. And today everybody, after seeing the film or while they were seeing the film, they Google it. So I want them to look at the trailer and Google about this, and they will find that the film brings something from the hidden chapters of the history and a story of such a fantastic unsung hero. And the film is emotionally so rich. The trailer may not give you the full glimpse of the emotion the film carries, but it is going to be a beautiful emotional film. Chinmay has been able to bring some very nice humor into the film. So it's a beautiful, wholesome experience, and to learn that India has the capability of, and so many unsung heroes hidden in our society, and they rise when the situation comes, and they show their true character. So this is about that, and I think that's the greatest thing about the film.
I must tell you one thing, that all the people who are in this industry, they are only reading it on social media, and we don't have the detailed information about it. But all we can say as colleagues or as fellow fraternity members, that we hope that the matter is sorted out soon.
So imagine we've known each other from the days where we used to every night meet in various joints. He used to be in his group. Ontos was his bar, and we used to be in Utsav. So theatre days is when I started knowing him, and since then I know. Of course, Shefali worked with him in Satya. So there was of course, we all theatre people, we are, deeply bonded even if we don't work. And we have a great admiration for the great work that Manoj has done. And then, of course, you see his body of work. You see Satya to now. There are umpteen number of films where he's given landmark performances. And the way he moves from one to the other character. So if you see Satya and you see Aligarh, you can't imagine the same actor doing these two parts. You see Banda and you see Gangs of Wasepur, and you see how easily he's become both. So for me, he just said, for 4-5 years back, I had met him with this idea that we want to make this film and we want only you to play this part. And we both have waited for all this while for the script to get ready. And of course, once Chinmay came on board, the process became faster. And one more thing he himself just said, that while he was doing this film, the vulnerability of the actor, after working for so many years, so many national awards, so many other awards, and so many amazing performances, an actor tends to get complacent. I know it. And here was one actor who was so vulnerable that he was saying, he's confessed it today, that I was getting stuck. And Chinmay, because he himself is a fantastic actor and a terrific director, was there to, steer him out of that situation. If you have that vulnerability after 30 years of amazing work, then I think every decision to work with him in this film and many more to come in future is absolutely the right decision.
I'll say this, I have said this many times, I'll say it again. Mr. Manoj Bajpayee is the reason why many people from my generation have taken up acting as a profession. Uh, yeah. Because we have always seen great actors, we have been fans of Mr. Bachchan and greats of the industry. But when Satya came in '98, I was in my college, and I know many people who will say the same thing, especially people from theatre. When they saw Bhikhu Matre on the screen, that is when they believed that if a boy from Bihar can do this, then I can also do this. So that is what Mr. Manoj Bajpayee has given our entire generation. So to work with him not once but twice, I will thank my stars and my God for giving me that opportunity. And I was so happy that the first film that we did was a crazy comedy, and the second film that we did within a span of like few months, because we like started in a span of few months, was a completely different character, a different film, a different texture, and a lot of credit goes to Vipul sir, because when he gave me the script for the first time, my first reaction was, ये film theater के लिए करनी है, because nowadays you see कि if there is some issue based film or some reality based film, you take it to the platforms. But it was Vipul sir's vision that this has to be on the big screen, and I'm so thankful to him that he has stood by it, hail, storm, whatever, he has stood by his vision.
I think you just have to wait and watch the film for all these details. Every aspect of that era is we've tried to cover it in the film. So there are some surprises for for the audiences in the film. But yeah, it does talk about the era of 89, 90, 91, which was the era where Mr. Manmohan Singh was the finance minister in the later half of 90s or 91. I wouldn't want to give you that information right now. आप picture देखिए, you will get all answers.
आपको ये बताऊं कि पॉलिटिशियन से ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होते हैं ब्यूरोक्रेट्स। वो हमारी इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसी पे सबसे ज़्यादा काम करते हैं और वो एक्सपर्ट्स होते हैं, क्योंकि उन्होंने पूरी ज़िंदगी अपनी इकोनॉमिक्स को पढ़ने, जानने और समझने में गुजार दी है। तो जब पॉलिटिशियंस जो होते हैं या जो सरकार में लोग होते हैं, वो उनकी बात सुनते हैं, बट आखिरी निर्णय उनको लेना होता है, ऑप्शन ए के साथ जाएं या ऑप्शन बी के साथ या ऑप्शन सी के साथ। वहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट जो भी होती है वो अपने निर्णय लेती है। बट ऐसे ही जैसे कि आपने कहा कि उस समय के गवर्नर थे जिन्होंने एक बहुत ही करेजियस एंड रिस्की डिसीजन लिया था टू गेट आवर कंट्री आउट ऑफ द ट्रबल। रुपी वीकनिंग अगेंस्ट डॉलर या फिर गोल्ड की क्राइसिस, ये सारी चीज़ें जो हैं हमने इसमें एड्रेस किया है। आई विल नॉट लाइक टू टेक अवे द इंटरेस्ट फ्रॉम द फिल्म, बट जो भी आपका सवाल है वो फिल्म अपने आप जो है उसको आंसर करेगी। मैं वैसे मैं हिस्ट्री ऑनर्स किया हुआ आदमी हूँ, मैंने इकोनॉमिक्स ऑनर्स नहीं किया है। कैपिटल डेफिसिट होता है, फिजिकल डेफिसिट होता है, ये सारी चीज़ें जो हैं इसमें चिन्मय वॉज वेरी वेरी क्लियर। इवन पीपल वो दे वर ऑल we all agreed on one thing कि हम लोगों को सिंप्लीफाई करके बताएंगे। हमारे लिए कहानी बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है, ये एक उसका एस्पेक्ट है। हमारी कंट्री जो है आज इस समय प्रॉब्लम में है और इसके कारण प्रॉब्लम में है। तो फिल्म इज़ अबाउट रनिंग अगेंस्ट टाइम, इट्स काइंड ऑफ अ थ्रिलर, इट्स अ ड्रामा। हम इसमें इकोनॉमिक्स की क्लास नहीं पढ़ा रहे हैं, हम उसकी क्लास नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम आपको सिर्फ बता रहे हैं कि इस तरह की एक क्राइसिस आई थी और कैसे एक ख़ास समय में इंडिया को बाहर निकलना है, नहीं तो पूरी की पूरी कंट्री बर्बाद हो जाएगी, लोग भूखे मरेंगे। तो उस रनिंग अगेंस्ट टाइम जो थ्रिलर होता है उसमें आपको सोचने का ज़्यादा मौका नहीं मिलता है। सो चिन्मय एंड विपुल दे ट्राई टू फाइंड दैट अ फोकस, चाहे जो भी हो। हमको विद ऑल दी सिंप्लीफिकेशन ऑफ दी इकोनॉमिक्स, हमको उस पर ज़्यादा जोर देना है कि कंट्री इज़ रनिंग अगेंस्ट टाइम टू सेव इट सेल्फ, and that will make it far more exciting, far more interesting. It will keep you on the edges, आप आंख नहीं झपका पाएंगे, यू नो, दैट इज अ काइंड ऑफ फिल्म मेकिंग चिन्मय हैज गॉन फॉर.
हाँ, मैं आप बनी हूँ, सो आई थिंक बहुत एक्सपीरियंस है मुझे. तैयारी मीन्स अभी स्पेशली केरला स्टोरी के टाइम हम लोग ने बहुत इंटरेक्ट किया, और मैं पहली बार फुल डे न्यूज़ चैनल्स देखती थी. सो मैंने आपके मैनरिज्म्स कॉपी किए हैं. प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंसेस भी है जहाँ मैं पूछ रही हूँ सवाल, एंड मुझ में वो पावर है बिकॉज मैं जर्नलिस्ट हूँ कि मैं किसी का करियर तबाह कर सकती हूँ और कुछ भी लिख सकती हूँ या ऑनेस्ट जर्नलिज्म कर सकती हूँ. तो दोनों के पावर है, दोनों का पावर है मेरे पास, जैसे आप सबके पास है. सो यू विल सी व्हाट आई यूज्ड इट फॉर इन द मूवी, अच्छे के लिए या राइट नाउ एज अदा मुझे किसी का करियर नहीं. एज अ फिल्म जर्नलिस्ट नहीं, वो आप हो ना, वो मैं, वो आपके ड्रीम्स शायद होंगे, मेरे नहीं है, इसलिए मैं जर्नलिस्ट बनी नहीं हूँ. मैं बहुत बोरिंग जर्नलिस्ट बनती अगर बनती, बिकॉज मैं सब अच्छा अच्छा लिख देती, इट वुड बी बोरिंग. इंस्टेड यू शुड राइट ना कि अदा शर्मा आई थी वहाँ पे, वो 32,000 का आंकड़ा, ऐसे यू हैव टू मेक अप थिंग्स लाइक दैट. गवर्नर के ट्रेलर लॉन्च पे थप्पड़ मार दिया इसने इसको, या मधु जी के बाल खींच लिया दाजी ने और उन्होंने उसे लात मार, सो लाइक दैट. और यू कैन से कि अच्छा था, सब लोग अच्छे थे. आई वुड बी दैट बोरिंग जर्नलिस्ट इन रियल लाइफ, इन द मूवी मे नॉट बी.
देखिए, पार्टनरशिप और दोस्ती दो चीज़ों की वजह से शुरू होती है. पहले तो पार्टनरशिप होती है, फिर वो दोस्ती में कन्वर्ट होती है. इंस्पेक्टर झेंडे प्योरली इन्होंने जो स्क्रिप्ट दी वो मैंने पढ़ी, फिर हम लोगों ने काफ़ी बातचीत की, वो फिल्म बनी, लोगों को बहुत पसंद आई. लेकिन हमारा जो हमारा एथिक्स रहा है वो बहुत ही बहुत ही ज़्यादा सिमिलर है हमारा. So I think when you start respecting each other for their, you know, work ethics, for the person that you are, it's very easy to work with चिन्मय, because एक तो बोलता बहुत कम है चिन्मय, लेकिन जब ज़रूरत होती है तो he really comes to help you. मेरे लिए बहुत वो मायने रखता है कि बिकॉज मैं डायरेक्टर की तरफ बहुत ज़्यादा लीन इन करता हूँ, काफ़ी ज़्यादा. मैं लोगों को बोलता हूँ तो भरोसा नहीं होता है, लेकिन आई एम ऑलवेज गोइंग बैक टू माई डायरेक्टर वेन एवर देर इज़ अ कन्फ्यूजन, एंड ही इज़ ऑलवेज देयर टू हेल्प यू. मैंने जैसा कहा पहले कि समटाइम यू आर नॉट इवन आस्किंग फॉर हेल्प, बट ही अंडरस्टैंड, ही इमीडिएटली सीज दैट. सो चिन्मय इतना काबिल डायरेक्टर, और जब आप उस चिन्मय के साथ काम कर रहे हो, सो द वे he gets the collaborative mood and the atmosphere into it, that I sincerely love it. Because मुझे पर्सनली मैं हर फिल्म के साथ कोशिश करता हूँ कि मेरा डायरेक्टर मान जाए कि यार कम से कम 7-8 रीडिंग होनी चाहिए. और एक आध डायरेक्टर कहते हैं कि यार इतनी रीडिंग क्यों करनी है लेकिन चिन्मय को आप 50 करने के लिए बोलो साथ में तो 50 करेगा. सो ही इज़ रिलेंटलेस, ही इज़ वेरी हार्ड वर्किंग, he is a gem of a person. and जबकि ये आपके इसके लिए बता दूं कि ये वाइन भी नहीं पीते हैं, लेकिन ये जितने दारूबाज रहेंगे ना उनके साथ बैठ कर सबसे ज़्यादा नाचते यही हैं. तो मुझे शारिब हाशमी के बाद एक दूसरा आदमी मिला who doesn't drink but behaves drunk more than
दोनों तरफ से होता है, और वो मनोज सर ने मेरे लिए बहुत आसान बना दिया राइट फ्रॉम आर झेंडे टाइम्स, क्योंकि ही इज़ फाइनली, यू कैन नेवर फॉरगेट दैट ही इज़ द मनोज बाजपेयी, एंड द बेसिस ऑफ माई वॉट एवर वर्किंग रिलेशनशिप विथ हिम, दैट आई नेवर लेट माई सेल्फ फॉरगेट एवर कि ही इज़ द मनोज बाजपेयी. सो it is extremely great on his part कि in spite of having such a great body of work, he will always listen to what you are saying, and he will try to get that in the character or in the scene that we are doing, and that is not only with the director but also with all the co-actors that I see कि वो अपने co-actor को भी इतना easy कर देते हैं कि वो scene collaboratively बहुत अच्छा बन जाता है. मतलब मनोज सर का मैंने कभी ये नहीं देखा कि ये मेरा सीन है तो मैं इसको खा जाऊंगा, जो बहुत सारे एक्टर्स सोचते हैं जिस तरह से. ही ट्राइज टू गेट दैट सीन अप. सो व्हेन यू वर्क विथ हिम एज एन को एक्टर ऑल्सो, आई एम श्योर द ब्यूटिफुल लेडीज हियर विल अग्री दैट योर परफॉर्मेंस ऑल्सो गेट्स एलिवेटेड व्हेन यू वर्क विथ हिम. So that has been a very mutual basis of the relationship. And of course, finally, what matters is a good script. So in Jhende, we agreed on something, we did it. Here, the script was a great script was provided by our writers, Ravi, Saurabh, and Vipul sir. So we had a good material to work on. So जिस पे हमने काम किया और we agreed on certain things, we disagreed on certain things, but finally we got what was best for the film.